Yeah.
Dude, every time that voice. God damn it.
Oh, but I was gonna tell you guys. I was like sitting here like pressing the general chat for like a minute because it wouldn't let me in. And I was just like thinking of that meme where it's like, let me in! Let me in!
There you go, Tulip. Take a look at that.
No,
Okay,
save,
it's not on
save
video,
yourself.
is it?
Don't.
Oh no, it's not.
No, that's Code Lyoko.
Oh, ew.
That's the original Code Lyoko.
It looks like
that
bowling
ended in
alley
2007.
Yeah, I told you, it looks bad.
Yeah,
It was
looks
made
bad
in
now.
Yeah, it was made in France. That's what made it worse.
I thought you guys were talking about some anime bullshit.
No.
No, it's wannabe anime bullshit.
Yeah.
No.
Which is worse.
It's not anime.
Alright.
Anyways. So here we are.
Now recording.
Now recording.
Oh no.
No.
I'm gonna mute Craig bot. Because someone told me that makes the recording sound better.
But hold on. We now have to have it. That's what Aegis sounds like when.
No, that's not. No.
Like Craig.
Now recording.
I love Craig. He's my.
Aegis, start your record. No, can you listen in and play back anything you hear? Yes. How?
No.
Simple.
No.
Plot twist, Tulip falls in love with Craig.
No.
It's just like, instead of like a very quiet, like you hear like a very faint, like, I guess a cassette tape going and recording, you hear like a blaring, now recording. It's like, wow, that wasn't stealthy at all.
He has in his chest a little record player that plays back all noises ever heard.
It's a Walkman.
No, we've already talked about this. It's a
Plot
toy
twist.
piano.
Aegis is actually
it is
a Kenku in disguise.
Oh.
Alright, first drawing is already done, guys.
Oh god.
You know, I'd actually laugh if you muted Craig, and which caused it to essentially not record any of us.
Okay, now that makes me paranoid. I'm unmuting him.
No!
Anyways, so
Oh.
now
Recording?
we're starting. We're just starting. Okay? We are starting. So where we left off is you guys had traversed through the snow as it got worse and worse, and eventually, even it came upon an undead. It blizzard.
Oh.
You also met me. Hello.
You met two new individuals: the hunter Isaac Tino,
Salutations.
and the stalwart machine paladin Aegis. And
That's how you pronounce that, huh?
Yeah, I've been pronouncing Aegis as in like the shield, but that's just my own.
oh, that's the thing. The shield is pronounced Aegis.
Yes.
All right, my apologies then to every.
I was doing it ages.
Thing. Yeah, like that's literally have been pronouncing forever, so it will take me a while to get rid of that.
It's fine. It's Greek, so you got some growing pains.
Don't worry, I didn't know how to really pronounce the name until James told me. So, and we both looked it up, and it's like, oh, that's how you pronounce it.
I don't know. It just reminds me of hamburger. So.
What?
Hamburger.
Angus, Aegis.
Oh.
So it blizzard. It blizzard. Go on.
It blizzard, and you guys were having a very hard time traveling through the snow. You did encounter an undead along with two cultists, Charlie and Benji. Yep. And they proclaimed that if the relic did not come with them, they would release upon the party a horror that they have never seen before. And they.
Why was I not awakened?
Because you were in hibernation. So. The fun part is, you didn't hear the thing's song, so you didn't take damage because you were too busy in a deep, deep sleep.
I snore loudly.
But yeah, so you guys were able to get to Holseford during the height of the blizzard, and you took refuge in the Dragon's Respite, where the dragon Darvid essentially welcomed you into his home while he himself got ready for hibernation. And Fetner who has asked you guys to call him Max, because that's his name. But he, essentially helped you guys get Kiyata and Mizuki not only loaded into the Dragon's Respite, but eventually get them loaded onto the 11th hour as you guys were preparing to leave.
11th hour.
Hmm?
Nothing.
And that's where we left off. So, as you stand on the ship, a tall man greets you. Black hair with thick sideburns. Almost mutton chops. And he's adorned in a fine blue uniform. Hello, I am Captain Simon. Welcome aboard the 11th hour. I apologize, but it seems the engines are still defrosting. The blizzard was a little more intense than we had initially anticipated. I'm going to ask that you stay in the warmth of the Grand Cathedral while we get it de-iced.
Do you need assistance?
Someone down in the engine rooms might need your assistance, if you don't mind. Wait, you're the new recruit, aren't you?
Affirmative.
Alright, yes, go speak with the quartermaster. He should have a duty for you while we get everything set up. The rest of you, please, once again, back to the Grand Cathedral.
Understood.
And just as a remembrance, you guys are like 10 stories up. Because the Grand Cathedral is huge, for one. And the 11th hour is on a sort of, essentially an extension off to the side of a landing area and takeoff area for the 11th hour to sit.
Ooh.
And as you guys enter back into the Grand Cathedral, you actually you were able to overhear two individuals who were talking with a... Who just messaged me? Oh.
No, don't worry about it right now.
You are able to overhear two individuals talking with a cleric of some sort. And the dwarf is just laying into this poor man. And finally, the elf is like, pulling the dwarf away as the cleric's like trying to run away. He's like, come on, Fadewind, come on. The poor man obviously hasn't seen him, so just calm down. We're sure we'll find someone who's seen him. And they start moving away, and that's when they see you. And the dwarf, immediately, breaks away from the elf's hands and, runs straight up to you guys, holding a piece of paper. We're wondering if you've seen this man. He's once in our homelands. Come on, tell me, have you seen him?
I ain't seen nothing.
And on this piece of paper is the picture of it's a sketching of a man, and the entire side of his face is burned. Like the eye, the ear, part of his scalp is just covered in these horrific burns.
Is he
his
human?
name is Williams.
Is he human?
He is human.
Okay.
In fact, Tulip, he looks just like the man you saw in your dream.
Oh.
And the dwarf keeps speaking. His name is William Sloane. He showed up some years ago, and the head of my clan is after him for this treachery. Have you seen him? And the elf comes over, starts, pulling the dwarf back a little bit. And it's like, apologies for my friend Fadewind. We've been traveling for some time, and tempers are starting to get a little heated.
Actually, I haven't seen him in person, but I saw him in a dream.
And they kind of, both look to you. Well, if you see him in a dream...
It's not really helpful. And she's just, squinting at it, huh?
Can you do a wisdom check for me, actually?
Yeah. Come to me, character sheet. Just wisdom?
Yes, please.
Dear God.
Whoa!
Well, shit.
Wow. 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20. So let's see. Yep. You get another faint vision again. Not like the same as before. Instead, this time it's... You kind of see him rustling around in a house, a very familiar house, and then suddenly him running away, like something drove him away. And then you're staring back at the piece of paper, and you feel kind of like this unease of staring at this image of him.
She just kind of steps back from it and says, I haven't seen him in person.
The dwarf kind of like, fumes for a moment, and then the elf who introduces himself and his friend's name is Faedwin, himself is named Lenarogus, or just Len, as his friends tend to call him. He explains, though, that William Sloane had come to the Republic of the Gilded Forest, and in fact to a small town called Hillwatch. I'm sorry, yes, Hillwatch. And it was mostly a halfling town that was just south of the dwarves' mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And from what he understands, that there was some sort of dispute between William Sloane and a man named Ovisvis Hathaway. And then, at some point, he was driven out of town, but then he came to the dwarves, carrying a body that was desecrated with blight and runes carved into its skin, and he claimed that a cult had settled nearby the halfling town, and that they were using the bodies like this to spread a new kind of plague. Fearful, the dwarves took action, and they went down to the town, and essentially they found out that a large portion of the town had been infected. And as the elf explains this, Faedwin is just looking red and redder in the face, like a mixture between shame and anger. And
she just grabs hold of them and she's just like, I will do anything to help you.
The dwarf is like, stop touching me.
Sorry. And she steps back. She's just she's shaken.
The town had become infected. The elves, we sought help from the others. We evacuated everyone who wasn't infected, and we sought to do what we could to, stop the plague from spreading. And we were forced to destroy the town. We evacuated as many as we could. And that's when we discovered that William Sloane was after something belonging to the Hathaways. And we drove him away empty-handed.
So that's why the dwarves attacked?
And we were fools.
I thought they were just trying to claim it.
Claim
what?
what?
She's just having a mental breakdown.
Wait, claim what?
The land,
Oh no, we've always had a good relationship with Hillwatch. But now, though, a new blight has showed up. And he, rolls up one of his sleeves, and there's these kind of in the shape of briared vines wrapped around his forearm, and it's burned into his skin. Dark vines and briars have sprouted up. Anyone who touches them becomes burned and marked.
Oh.
And we think William might be behind it, so we're looking for him.
Can she, I just want her to, look towards the party and, pull them aside.
Yeah. You can pull them aside for a moment.
Okay. Can we go in whispers?
Yes. So 1 second, guys.
Alright. Well, Tulip just kind of, pulls them aside, and she, makes sure, looking towards them that they can't hear her, and she says, Osvis was my father. I've been trying to find his flute for ages.
And the elf, perks up. You're Hathaway?
Yes?
Oh, that's good news. Christopher will be happy to hear that.
Who?
Christopher Hathaway. He's a wizard that had gone to a lawyer to study at the Arcanum some time ago. He mentioned having a younger sister when he left, but I'm sure he would be happy to have the uplifting news that you're still alive.
Really?
Yeah, he thinks for a moment. In fact, I'm pretty sure Christopher's the one who burned William Sloan.
Whoa.
Uh,
Where is he?
Well, they both kind of get like a sheepish look. Well, when we told Christopher as to what happened and everything, he got. And they kind of like look at each other and then, like, should we really tell her? And then they look to you and say, he swore revenge and kind of left us behind.
Do you know where he went?
They both shake their heads.
We have to find him.
Well, good chance we'll find him, and if we find him, we'll find William Sloan.
Okay. She's just like obviously in distress, like, oh, there's a lot happening right now.
But our problem right now are these dark vines and briars that have sprouted out. They've completely covered Hillwatch and a good chunk of the Republic.
Okay.
So, hopefully, we're able to find some way of undoing the curse. The reason why we came here, but Lady Arla is not here, so apparently she's off on a vacation.
I might know someone that can help.
Oh, really? Who?
Yeah, well, my dad, quote unquote, she like does a thing with her hands. He's a druid. He might be able to help in some way.
We did hear that there was a powerful druid to the west of here, in what was the town, Fadewin? And the dwarf like digs through his pouches and pulls out like a map. I think they said Heldas.
Do you mean Rizalka?
Rizalka? They kind of like
Lady of the Forest?
Aye, that's the name they gave us.
Yeah, she might be able to help too. I don't know. The Republic is kind of far off ways though.
Aye, but if she can at least tell us what caused this, then we might be able to find a way of breaking the curse.
Yeah. I'm sure she can help in some way. We just have to find a way to get a hold of her.
Well, if she's in Heldas like they say, then that's where we're going to be heading.
Okay.
But...
Well, I guess good luck. I'll try to help in any way I can.
Aye. Well, if you're Hathaway, whenever you're able to, head back to the Republic, and hopefully we can find a way of fixing this whole mess. For now, though, they kind of like look over to your group. It looks like you've got some other business.
Could you repeat that?
They looked over to the group and they said, for now, though, it looks like you've got some other business to attend to. And mentioning the fact that you're in a pretty large group.
Yeah. She like looks between the two of them now and she's just like completely torn. But she's just like, yeah. And she walks back.
Back to the main. But yeah, so you guys see Tulip had stepped away for a moment to speak with the dwarf Fadewin and the elf Len, essentially in secret. And they kind of look over to you for a moment before Tulip returns to you. But yeah, so as it happens, the two individuals like thank each of you for your time, and they bow and they start like moving to leave. Welcome back.
Thank
Well
you.
then, I'm assuming it went well.
Yeah.
You feel something brushing up against your leg.
Ooh, this is nice. What's going on?
You look down and there's a somewhat chunky, like orange female cat at your feet, like rubbing all up between your legs and everything, like just, that whole pay attention to me, pay attention to me.
Hello, nurse.
Mute, no.
That cat is in danger.
The cat is in danger.
I sit down on the ground and start petting the cat.
And I'm not talking about Mute.
Meanwhile, Yeah. So, Aegis, what were you going to say?
I was just curious on what's going on my end.
About that.
Oh
So-
my god.
While you are essentially, you go to the quartermaster, and he essentially has you helping defrost the engines, and you get a good look at the reactor. Hold on a second, I'm losing my voice. All right, that's better. So you get a good look at the engines itself, and the reactor that powers the whole thing. The reactor's fine. It's more of that the outward propellers and stuff kind of are still frozen over. So you're given essentially small tools to help, break away the ice and try and get the motors running again to get them warmed up. So could you actually give me I'll say a strength check to break through the ice without breaking anything else?
Is it possible for me to use the portable ram?
That might be a little excessive, because it's more of like getting like a thick sheet of ice off of it without smashing it.
Okay. I'll just use an athletics then.
That'll work. 13. Let's see. Yeah, you're able to get a good chunk of the ice off, and you put your hand on the propeller and you spin it a couple of times to make sure that it's free of like anything. At first, it's like hard to move, and you hear a chink chink, and then you go, and then the whole thing spins for a second, and you're like, for a moment, you're worried. Oh God, did I break it? And then like you slowly lean in and touch it, and it's like, okay, no, it's good. And then you're able to move on to the next one. There's essentially on the back end, there's these two large propellers for forward momentum, and then there's four much larger propellers pointing upwards, kind of like a helicopter rotor blades.
Gotcha. Do I need to athletics those as well?
There's other crew members working on those ones.
Okay. Do they need assistance?
They do.
This unit is here to assist.
How good are you at climbing?
I would assume that that's under athletics as well, correct?
Yes.
Well then, let's find out.
Oh. And it's icy still, too.
Would I need to re-roll with disadvantage or something?
Actually, I need you to roll acrobatics.
Oh. Not my strong suit. Oh, nice!
Okay, so you only take you only take 3 points of damage as you kind of like fall. You like get halfway up and like your footing and grip just slips and you fall, and you kind of like do a small flip and you land straight on your feet. And
I feel as though that would rattle the entire damn deck.
Yeah, you did. In fact, a number of the other crew members just all of a sudden like fall to their feet from the whole shaking.
Okay, how much damage?
You took only 3 points of damage because otherwise you would have taken 2d6 instead of 1d6, or you take 1d6 instead of 2d6. But there's actually imprints into the deck now of your feet.
Did we feel that shaking?
You heard it. You heard the thump.
Well then, okay.
And said thumb actually wakes up Mizuki.
What?
And as you like look and up, you see is kind of a squire holding a bit of meat just in front of your face as well. Hey, wakey wakey, please let go of my friends.
Friends?
And
what?
You look behind you, your tail is completely wrapped around another squire to where he can't, like, from his waist up is like bound together and he can't get his arms free.
Oh.
He was trying to make you more comfortable and you grabbed him.
What is his friend? Like what race?
They're both humans.
She grumbles a bit to herself and then lets him go.
Yeah, but yeah, you find yourself you're in a room, and they were essentially trying to like take your backpack and put it off to the side, like they did for Kiata.
No.
And
You mean her
And-
tail pouch?
yeah, her tail pouch, and your tail wrapped around the one squire and essentially bound him. And the other one panicked and got some meat because he heard that wouldn't help make you let go.
She also snatches the meat from him and starts eating it. Really
Yeah, you're still laying on the heat rock as you're there. And there's Kiata beside you. He's on his own heat rock, still fully curled into his shell, likely still hibernating.
That's a familiar shell. I'm okay here.
Your friends went back into the cathedral while we try and get the engines up and running.
Drill, where the hell am I?
You're on the 11th hour.
That flying jigger-mahickey, isn't it?
Yes, the flying warship.
Okay. I'm gonna stay right.
Gonna stay right here. Alright.
I'm gonna stay right.
Right on top of the heat rock. But yeah, so let's see. Oh! Speaking of the friends, Aegis,
Yes.
you hear word shortly after of the squire being freed from the weird tiefling's tail as you're helping with something else, as the captain has ordered you no climbing.
Understood.
But yeah. And let's see. Mute. Yeah, while you're playing with the cat, you hear woof as this like old bloodhound starts coming over and starts barking as it's like, I guess what the way of saying would be trotting over because running is just not happening with this old dog.
Oh, well, this dog's kind of cute, but stay away from my prize. This one's mine.
Woof.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Timmy's in the whale.
I slowly approach it.
It like sniffs you for a moment, and the female cat in your arms just like hisses at it, like no dog.
Wait, it said that?
No, it's hissing at it like it does not approve of dog.
Oh. It's okay, baby. I got him. and I go to rub the dog's head.
Make an animal handling.
Uh-oh. Animal handling. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah, 20. So yeah, you're able to pet the dog's head and everything, and it just kind of like sits there for a moment. It's like, okay, you're not bad. And then it starts going away, and then like from like a doorway, you see an individual who like came to investigate why the dog is barking, and you see a woman in essentially cleric's robes, and she kind of like rolls her eyes and says, "Oh, great, another tabaxi."
Whoa! I approach her.
She like looks at you, and before you even say anything, let me guess, you're from the lands of Rinsley, and you're going to ask about Zahir and the Philosopher's Stone. No, go away.
Wait, what do you know about the Philosopher's Stone?
Well, just enough to know that one of your kind stole my books.
What were the books on?
Oh, Zahir, the Philosopher's Stone, some other history things. What was that damn tabaxi's name? Guitarl, that's what it was.
Oh. How long ago was this?
She thinks for a moment. Almost 2 years now.
Ah, that does me no good.
Why? Do you know him?
Yes, I thought he had died quite a long time ago.
She kind of like narrows her eyes at you.
What?
So you know the individual who stole about 500 gold pieces worth of books from me.
Well, I'm trying to track him down myself, if that makes it any better. But don't
She,
worry, I'm not here to steal any books. But I'd like to steal your heart, given the chance.
Jeez.
Make a charisma
Bardic
check for that flirt.
inspiration.
Oh, you're giving a bardic inspiration. Okay.
Yes.
Make a persuasion check with bardic inspiration.
Persuasion.
Oh, jeez.
Nab a cutie.
Yes. And how do you add bardic inspiration?
Roll a d6.
I don't think you need
it's
it.
a D8 at her level.
Oh, it is a d8 now?
Yeah, she's level 6.
Wait, I am?
We're level 6?
When did that happen?
Wait, hold on.
We're 5.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry, my mistake. I'm getting some different campaigns mixed together. But yeah, at 5th level,
Things change for me at 6, so.
Okay, so I think that's a roll d6. Okay.
yeah, at 5th level, it's a D8.
Oh, it is a d8. Okay.
But either way,
Cool.
So a 26 to flirt.
26 to flirt.
Yes.
Remember your video? Just because it rolled doesn't mean it has to happen.
She
Remember the
blushes
safe
a
word.
bit. She blushes a bit. It's like, well, at least you've got better manners than the last tabaxi that came through here.
Oh yes, of course. I have the greatest manners of all the land.
Meanwhile, that cat that you're still holding is purring madly. It's like, love me.
I continue to pet the cat.
But yeah, she is able to answer any questions that you have, though.
Okay. I guess it would be more so, what were the studies on the Philosopher's Stone, and were there any clues on where to find it?
The main books that he stole were a theory on how to create one,
Oh.
and another one was a theory as to where one that existed a long time ago might actually be buried.
Oh.
Isaac kind of just rolls his eyes. Probably in the family library.
But yeah, so, she answers that for you, and then she takes the cat from you and looks at it and says, Miss Fluffles, you are far too heavy to be demanding attention from everyone. You need to go on a diet. And when I say this is a chunky cat, it's a chunky cat.
Nice.
She does not miss meal day. Or, actually, she does not miss meals, period.
Oh. She was no problem. Don't worry about that. I can handle any cat that I come across.
The safe word is tabby.
Why don't I follow you to your quarters and I can show you my cat handling skills?
Make another charisma check, or persuasion.
Alright.
You don't get bardic inspiration because she only gave it to you once.
Alright. Come on. Alright.
She says, why don't I show you how we stay warm in Darmus during the cold winters?
Oh, that would be lovely.
This unit feels cold.
Get her mute. Tulip's giving you like a thumbs up.
Fentner comes back over and he's like, I was away for a moment. What did I? Oh, there he goes.
You didn't miss much.
There he goes again.
Max.
I got that reference.
No comment. So while you guys are waiting for the engines to defrost, with Aegis doing his best to assist, what does everyone else want to do while you're waiting for things?
I'm heading back to my little wagon.
You're heading back to your little wagon? Okay. So you're able to essentially go down to the storage hold of the 11th hour and go into the back of your wagon.
Is Mizuki also there on the way?
Because
Because I thought
you find her out of the room that they put her in, near the storage hold actually, and she's affixing a collar to one of her horns.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
We haven't met yet. I'm Isaac, and I've been told you're Mizuki.
Yeah. Well, what race are you again?
Human.
Okay.
He's this weird, like he's wearing this like brown, almost leather apron with like a bunch of tools hanging off his belt, almost utility belt style, with this weird helmet with a bunch of lenses, and has this huge crossbow on his back, and this really small flip out one on his like holster, like on his belt, and he goes, so,
Yeah.
how do I know you? I know you from something.
What do you mean?
We've never met, and yet I know you.
Well, I mean, unless you're about 700 years old, then I don't know.
Well, my great 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 great
Get to the point.
Great great grandfather. That's how I know you. Oh yes, you're in the family library. That's how I know you.
The what?
You're in the family library. Big red book down in the basement.
What's a library?
Oh, you're in a bunch of books. Well, mainly one. It's a big red book in the center of a podium.
What's it about?
In all honesty, I haven't been down there in a while. From what I briefly recall, it has some old family history drawing of you and how they first met you and then transported you to some SU something. And then,
SCP.
Yeah, that place. Good family friends. Weirdos, though.
They were okay. Most of them are delicious.
Okay. I'll make sure to note
I
that.
eat people.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I'm just letting you know before you make me angry.
I will try not to.
Good boy!
My apologies.
Wait, what was that last part?
I heard you lost your friend. The Asimov, the smaller one.
Yeah, we're still trying to find him. Wait, how did we get on this damn ship anyway?
You were asleep at that point. You were riding the back of their wagon. I was riding in mine. Snow, weird, shadow, death pants. Undead, my specialty. And then we kind of arrived here. Took us a little while. Fetna was more than gracious to allow us onto the ship. Yeah, so, I'm gonna get around you now. Please don't kill me. I'm gonna go.
I mean, I don't have anything against you right now, so go ahead.
Speaking of the SCP, though, you guys see a very familiar gnome. Well, not you two in particular, the rest of you group.
I was about to say!
You see a very familiar gnome wandering around the Grand Cathedral. In one hand, he has a muzzle. In the other hand, he has a spray bottle. And you hear him go, "Yeah, Mizuki, Mizuki, Mizuki. Where are you, Mizuki? Hello."
We gotta hide!
No. What was the... I can't remember his name.
Did no one write it down?
No. I never write things down.
Would I have any knowledge
I
of
quote
this?
unquote wasn't here for that, so...
Okay. His name is Professor Sirius Overshift.
That's what it was.
Head of the High Library Aloria's department known as the SCP. And he is walking around, and he sees Tulip and Fetner and everyone, and he starts like walking over to them. It's like, oh, hello, it's wonderful to see you again.
It's time to do the Scooby-Doo run. Okay, let's go, everybody. Time to book it.
Wait, where are you going? Have you seen Mizuki?
Goodbye.
Mizuki comes out of nowhere and hugs Tulip really tightly. Don't you ever take me from my child.
Oh.
So she officially has a robot dad, a turtle dad, a tiefling mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy
Sounds about right.
cat uncle.
So, like, as you guys are, like, quickly, like, moving away, Fetner's like, wait, why are we leaving?
No explanations. Just leave. Let's go.
The snow has actually started to collect on me because I'm actually just doing nothing at this point.
No, you're still helping. It's just you're not allowed to
okay.
climb, so you're helping with other things.
Got it. Okay.
And
I mean, I actually really like the idea that like he was told not to climb, so he doesn't have anything to do. Just stands there.
And as you guys like get back onto the ship, because the captain like blares a horn and you hear like, "Hello, everyone! The 11th hour is now prepared to leave." And you hear that from the confines of the one librarian's quarters.
No. Well, I guess it's about time for me to take flight.
I have a really quick question.
Okay.
Is the gnome on the warship?
No, he's like standing around on the outside. Actually, make a
Round the
perception check.
outside. Round
I was
the
about to say, is there a window she can look out of?
Yeah.
Is the gnome outside? Round the outside. Round the outside.
You said perception?
Yes.
Can I help? Tulip is with Mizuki right now.
Yeah, I'll say you guys are able to run into Mizuki.
Thank you. Because we have to hide our monstrosity,
She could just hide in the wagon.
I would say though.
Why would we need to hide mute?
I will say that you're able to between the two of you, you're able to hear Professor Overshift calling out for Mizuki, and he's like, maybe that's not working. Here 71394. Here 71394. I've got some tasty snacks for you. A bit of Kana, your favorite.
Oh God!
He just has like an arm and a leg. Is she able to hear that, by the way?
Yes.
Your ears perk up and look in his direction, kind of like a dog when the dog hears a whistle.
You're sticking your face like against the glass.
Mizuki, you're better than this.
But Connor's good.
She's just
It
tapping
tastes
her.
really good.
She's tapping her. Do you want to go back there? Or do you want to be with us?
I mean, they fed me all the time.
I see
Oof.
how it is.
She hugs Silp's like, no, I didn't mean it like that!
But yeah, as you guys contemplate that, Mute, I'll say you got as far as, whatever your mind desires, and we're just gonna leave it at that.
Hey.
And, when
Doesn't take me long to do what I need to do.
I have one more question before we set off.
Hmm.
Was Overshift able to see her?
Yes, he's actually making his way on board right now.
No.
Oh.
I love you guys. Just to let you know, I love you
I
guys.
both hate and love you guys all at the same time.
But yeah, you guys. Mute, you get on just behind Overshift as you see him, like with the muzzle in one hand and a spray bottle on the other. It's like, I know she's here. I saw her. I heard her.
What are you looking for?
Oh, it's you, the Tabaxi.
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm looking for your friend, our friend, 71394, Mizuki.
Oh, can I roll, what do I want to roll? An insight.
Certainly.
All right. Oh.
He's looking for a friendly chat.
All right. Oh, well, yeah, I think she's on board.
Actually, you would know where they originally loaded her, so.
Oh, Mute. Mute, shut your mouth. Mute, shut your mouth.
I rolled low, I'm sorry.
Mute, shut your mouth.
No metagaming. Yeah.
Am I on the front of the ship or anywhere where I can see them?
Yeah. You just got done with the final preparations for leaving.
Seeing as how this guy is... does this guy have any sort of invitation or is allowed on the ship at any given understanding?
As far as you know, you were not sure.
I see. May I approach?
Yes.
All right, I am approaching over Mute, like I am overshadowing Mute at this point.
Oh, a large friend. Oh, you're a machine. How interesting. What is your SCP number?
This unit is named Aegis.
Aegis. And you're a Market Paladin. He's like doing circles around Aegis, like inspecting him. My, this is very interesting. Oh, I wonder if there's others like you. If you're the only one, then I definitely need to get you back to the department. Wait, no, I'm here for Mizuki. Stop distracting me. She is of large caliber of danger.
Oh?
I don't have any kind of information on who that is, so could I easily just play off like there is nobody on the ship like that? Or of that name?
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be a deception.
Oh.
Unless I needed to do an insight.
I would say do an insight to try and figure out his reasoning for trying to find Mizuki.
All right.
I mean, he did he not just say it?
Well, I had just came up, so.
Okay.
I just
as far as you're able to determine, he is looking for Mizuki for containment reasons. He introduces himself as Professor Sirius Overshift, the head of the SCP department, and would you like some forget-me's?
What is a forget-me?
Well, I have Class A amnesiatics and Class B amnesiatics. Oh, wait, you're a machine. I don't think that would really work on you. I would have to reprogram you to make sure you forgot who I was.
This unit cannot be reprogrammed.
Oh, that is very interesting. Stop distracting me. I need to find Mizuki. I know she is here. I saw her. I heard her. Mizuki, I've got bits of Kana.
Can I make Mizuki take a nap? I got just the sleep spell for you.
I mean, you have to roll over her current hit points.
Yeah, that's not good though. So
that's probably not gonna happen, buddy. I
mean, I can make a good old Professor Overshift take a nap, and he can be just yeeted away.
Where's Isaac at this point?
You're in your you are in your cart thing, remember? Your workshop.
Yes. So is that on the ship or is that off of the
it's
ship?
on the ship. It's in the cargo of the ship.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make my way to the surface because if we're going off board, I want to see this thing fly.
Oh no! It needs a material. Shit.
What do you need?
Ruby dust worth 50 gold pieces. What the heck?
For what?
For sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Ian, do I have that?
I could have sworn sleep required either rose petals or sand.
Yeah, it says ruby dust.
But here's the thing. I would say that you essentially have some because of your spells require components. You would have the components for any spell that you've prepared.
Bless.
Would that be for me as well?
Bless your soul.
For the most
Sleep
part,
does not require ruby powder.
It says it does on here.
Oh,
What is
pinch
the
of
specific
sand,
spell?
rose petals, or a cricket. That's what it says here.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it says on mine.
And Roll20 is a crackhead today.
I think you're looking at a different spell because I'm looking at it too right now.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
first level enchantment.
Yeah, then that's what confused the hell out of me. I was like, what first level spell requires 50 gold pieces of a ruby dust?
Yeah, it's weird. But alright. If it's not that, then Roll20's on crack. Okay, cool.
I think like continual flame requires it.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm making my way to the surface because I want to see the ship fly.
Can I see Professor Overshift right now?
Well, you guys are down in the cargo hold, remember? Because that's where they
You're
found
with
Mizuki.
me.
Do I know that he is gone upon the ship?
Yeah, you've got a good feeling he is, especially considering Mizuki's, I'm guessing at this moment, trying to, is torn between two desires at the moment.
Well, I'm gonna take a little walk up to find this guy and show him a good nap.
Alright. So you're going to cast
Show him a
it
good time with a nap.
at which level?
Hopefully, we can just convince him.
Ah!
I like the picture, though. Connor!
Connor!
I imagine she's salivating at this point, too. Little bits of acid.
Yeah.
So wait, what?
Doing the alien thing.
Yeah.
Well, I had a weird thing happen.
Yeah, Tulip, you're
Good
not
now.
talking.
Hello?
Oh, she's back now. I can hear her.
Yeah, you're back
Okay.
now, buddy.
Yeah, there was like a whole thing.
I'm not
I
doing
don't know.
anything.
We're back now.
So, did you want to cast it at first level or higher?
I don't know what level he is, so we're gonna do as high as I can get it.
Alright. I think you can cast up only second level spells.
Oh,
No, you can cast third level spells.
third level sleep beach.
Ooh. So that's a total of 44. And that's a 20-foot radius burst. So,
Take a nap.
well, mute goes down.
No.
Hi, guys.
Later.
Thank God.
Because it's a 20-foot burst and it goes for the lowest HP first. Mute just suddenly goes, yeah, I think I saw thunk.
She's right over.
I don't get affected by that.
You do not.
Nice.
What is this slep you speak of?
What do you
Eh.
sleep?
And Professor Overshift was staring at Mute now sleeping for him, and he's like, that was weird.
Ah! God damn it!
Is Isaac up there by now?
Yeah, you're able to come up right behind Tulip after she casts.
She's
What are
just
you doing? Why is Mute on the floor?
Big
This
friend,
unit
Okay.
will take the cat down so it does not get cold.
Okay, is that Professor Overshift?
Aegis is grabbing Mute and taking him into the ship.
Isaac, hello. Would you like some of the forgiveness?
Overshift! It's been too long!
He comes over to greet Isaac and everything, and then as soon as he gets close enough, he holds out Class A amnesiacs. Are you sure you don't want some?
Okay, for the last time, I'm the one who gave you those. No!
Oh, you did. I must have taken a class B.
Yes, I know. I improved the chemical formula, remember?
No, I do not.
Ha!
Clearly.
It's funny.
I produced a small notebook. See? Your formula. Flip a page.
Oh.
My formula.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Oh, have you seen SCP-71394?
Tulip's
I was
like
about
doing the thing across her
to-
neck, like, don't, no.
I was actually
Mizuki.
about to run towards him.
Oh no.
Oh.
The Mizuki one, yes?
like gallop, like on all fours,
So, like-
because he said
Tried.
Connor.
So, Tulip, as you're standing in the doorway, all of a sudden you just feel this woof as Mizuki goes galloping over you. Jumps over you and starts galloping, and, Overshift turns, 71394! And he throws just a bag at her. Mizuki automatically knows what's in it. Just eats the bag and whole.
Yes.
Just unhinges the jawline and
Yep.
goes to town.
And he comes over with the muzzle. Now, 71394, you've had quite an adventure outside of the department, but we need to get you home now.
No, Overshift,
He
no.
snaps at him.
No, Overshift, no.
And Mizuki.
No, Overshift, Mizuki, no.
And he sprays the water, the holy water. It's diluted, so it doesn't do damage, but it's still, like, really annoying, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove my small crossbow and shoot Overshift using the little.
What?
What?
Using the what?
I'm using my foam pellet.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright, make an attack roll. Mizuki, bad. You need to come home right now. Alright, and what is the DC for that?
I believe it's a straight 14 or 15.
Oh, he's fine. Like, it, like, foams up on him for a moment, but he, like, quickly, like, kicks it off of him before it fully hardens on him. And he's like, now, Isaac, that is terribly rude.
No, both of you, stop. Now. Mizuki, I'm
Mizuki,
trying
you
to
need
have
to
you
come
keep
home.
an extended stay. Overshift. On behalf of my family, if you would, please allow me to take care of SCP.
No, she needs to come home. She is...
We require her for some very specific things. She's become quite important to us right now.
She's a Kita level SCP.
And I'm afraid we require the key to level SCP. She's become extremely useful to our group, and she has to stay.
She gives Overshift a huge hug.
Mm,
Tail and all.
See?
That's not
She's
very
become-
hard considering he's a gnome.
See? She's gotten better.
She licks the top of his head like a cat does to its child.
Mizuki, come on. You have been away from the department for far too long. The world is not ready for you.
Doing fine.
If
It's
this
bad
will help,
enough.
if this can help, we, under the name of my family, will take care of her, and my family can transport you some of the things we have still in our base.
That was a robot.
Oof.
Oh, my apologies.
I mean, I still understood what you asked. Make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
It's too late for me to say bardic inspiration, isn't it?
Isaac just kind of like stares at you, like, really. You know how procedures work. If you want to sign out a SCP of any kind.
Then give me the damn paperwork right now.
Ah. And I would like to point
I
out.
imagine
Overshift,
like he does it.
you can't go anywhere right now. I have you.
Oh no. Isn't the ship lifting off at this point?
Yeah, the ship is actually
Yeah.
rumbling as the engines kick off. And everyone's like, they're a little too busy with everything else they're supposed to be doing to make sure this goes off smoothly, to be paying attention to these three idiots. So,
at this point, I dare say I would be back up on the deck at this point.
Yeah, you're back up on the deck, and you're immediately given something else to make sure that everything's good to clear.
Oh, okay then. Well,
did no one pick me up and take me in?
I did. I did.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Take me with you before you go.
Wake me up before you go.
But yeah,
Wake me up inside.
No, we're not saving any of him at all. Never.
Oh, I hate all of you, but I love you at the same time.
Save me!
But yeah, so the ship starts taking off, and the engines are like whirling at first, like, just doing the warm-up whirls, and then they get faster and faster and faster. And there's a mixture between science and magic going on here, as the runes on the railings on the outside start glowing, and you see like a faint shimmer, which you can understand might be some sort of barrier used to prevent people from falling off easily. And the whole ship starts lifting slowly out of the cradle that it was in. And it starts going up slowly, and slowly it starts drifting further and further away from the Grand Cathedral.
Can I do something really quick?
Certainly.
I think it's a con. You know the thing with the boat?
Oh
With
yeah,
Mizuki?
your motion sickness.
Is it a Constitution?
It is a Constitution save.
Oh no!
Like at the last second, Overshift like puts his hand up and like turns your head so that way you barf not on him but over to the side.
Shit! I dropped my pencil.
Is
And
your
Might I
ass-
suggest we head inside?
Say again?
Might I suggest we head inside so we can do the paperwork quickly
Oh.
and swiftly?
I would also say, Mizuki, you just kind of like go limp as you just kind of like lose all of
Yeah.
your strength. You just kind of like lay there and like someone
Curls up on herself.
slips on your vomit. Oh, come on! It's like burns a little. Fuck, hot, ow!
I suppose I'm grabbing Mizuki up as well and taking her under too.
Yeah.
I'm going under.
Oh.
A lot of evanescence today, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, it takes a little bit of convincing, but yes, Professor Overshift does eventually produce the documents for Isaac to sign.
And I imagine it's very Futurama bureaucrat-esque, where it's just quick signing stamps.
Sign here, and here. And initial
except for,
here,
like,
here, and here.
The papers are stacked to about as thick as one of the D&D books.
Shit.
Yeah, but Isaac is good with papers and numbers, so...
And at the end of it, he
Easy
offers
for him.
you some amnesiatics.
Again,
For the
I've
last
got
time,
no!
no!
Although I have been actually developing a new one. Class
Oh, shit.
C. I give him a slight paperwork. And it's like, I still haven't, though, been able to, it doesn't work well with, dwarves. Something about their chemistry.
I have to keep that in mind. Thank you very much. And he goes around and offers, like, almost everyone the Class B amnesiatics, and, like, all of them are like, what? No, go away.
Yeah, and Isaac is doing that thing where it's like the hand under the neck, like, don't do it, nope.
And then he finally stops at Mizuki. Well, Mizuki, when you're finished with your little adventure helping these individuals... Mizuki! He, like, gently, like, taps her on the face. Mizuki! 71394! Oh, you're fine.
Connor!
And like as a precaution thing, he just goes ahead and puts the muzzle on her, and he looks at all of you. Don't take it off unless you have to. And then
Isaac immediately goes over when he's gone and just takes it off.
Yeah.
Actually, as far as him
That's what I was gonna
disappearing,
do.
as far as him disappearing, he pulls out a piece of paper and he looks at it and he says, "I would like to go back home." And he crumples it up and eats it. And then he just pops out of existence.
That stupid book. I told him, don't use the book, but no, of course he has to use that paper stuff. But yeah, no, I walk over and immediately remove the muzzle. He's so stupid. He didn't use the triple lock one. One.
She kicks her hoofs in her sleep.
But yeah, so as far as the ship itself, it's pretty smooth sailing. You guys easily go above cloud covers. And
Oh god.
as you go back out to
Looking out
the
window,
deck,
like, yo.
as you go out to the deck, there's some guy mopping up the vomit, and like he looks at the bottom and part of his burned, and he's like, "The fuck."
Oh, I have a really quick question.
Yes.
Do we have a drawing of Overship?
I don't think we do.
Okay,
Drawing
I'm
of
making one.
what?
Professor Overshift.
Oh.
Okay, I'm making one then.
Of a short little gnome that looks like he just ate a battery because his hair's sticking out everywhere.
Oh, Einstein, got it.
Yeah, he's got the Einstein hair. Of course, the gifs in the chat. But yeah, so yeah, you guys are able to get a lovely view of above cloud cover. You see mountains that pierce above the clouds and everything. And one, you actually see a large, and I do mean large, dragon.
What?
A Durgan!
What color?
Silver.
Ah,
Well,
Cool.
actually, kind of more
All
Nice one.
platinum.
all is well.
Ooh.
Pretty.
It is Grudar, the platinum dragon, the king of the king of the metallic dragons.
I was about to say, metallics are usually goodies.
Yeah.
And I was about to say,
like, yo,
platinum
look at
is a
that!
metal.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he is the king of the good dragons. And he is essentially their quote-unquote god. He is a minor god.
Oh my god,
in the
I love him.
Seriscan
He's my
pantheon.
dad.
Oh, well then, I am bowing to him. Like, on one knee, kind of bowing.
Oh, there's a number of the other individuals of the ship that do the same. And as this ship goes by, you see Grudar's head turn slightly as if watching. It's like, oh hey, that's
Tulip.
new.
Tulip waves.
But yeah, Tulip waves. He can't see that 'cause she's so small.
She's
So
like
far
getting on her
away.
tiptoes, trying her best.
She has climbed up on top of Aegis just to get a better vantage of waving.
Aegis is her new perch.
Does the child want a cracker?
I'm not a child.
Jesus. Not a child.
And at this point, the captain comes over and he kind of looks at all of you and he's like, "Has anyone seen Lord Fetna?"
No.
Of course, he's right. No. No, I can't say that.
But yeah, I would like for you guys kind of to do an investigation check as he's like, I hope we didn't forget him back there.
Yeah.
That
we're
would be
here
an
because of him.
embarrassment.
Nope, I'm not good.
I'm still asleep.
I'm passed out as well.
So, Aegis, you open a broom closet and you stare inside of it. Hello, Fetner. Are you in there? And then you bend down a little bit and go into the broom closet and you stand up in it. I do not think he is in here.
He moves a broom. Do not see. Moves a broom. Not there.
Uh, Isaac and Tulip, you're able to find him. He is actually in the cargo hold by the time you guys find him, and he's just kind of like he's shifted some of the boxes around and threw a rug over him to make a kind of like a chair or like a lounge, and he's sitting there with a drink in hand, and he's like, "Oh, hello, how's it going?"
You came down to the cargo hold to make a lounge when the lounge on the third floor to the left is just as good.
He takes a massive swig of his drink, and that's when you kind of smell he's a little drunk. Well, it's complicated. Let's just leave it at that. And he smiles.
Well, it's
And it
not
kind
for
of
me.
bends
And Tulip
down.
just turns around and goes back upstairs.
Sees everything
Bye,
that's going on.
beautiful.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
A moment.
He says, "Bye, beautiful," as Tulip walks away.
I'll be back for you, Fetner. Tulip.
If anyone's looking for me, just tell him I'm fine.
What?
Shouldn't we go get someone?
No,
It's fine.
Okay, I'll take you for it. You know him more than I do.
Sadly.
I don't know about that.
Sadly. What am I talking about? Connor!
I would say mute. At this point, you wake up and you're like in the same warming room. They also put you on a heat rock.
This feels nice.
The warmth reminds you of home.
Yes, back when my house was burning down.
Whoa.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Still salty much?
Everyone was just like, "Oh, where's the Philosopher's Stone?" Oh, I'm here. Oh, okay.
But yeah, so you guys are able to essentially go on with most of the flight. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're on the ship?
I would like to attempt to see the engine.
You are disbarred from seeing the engine room.
I'd
Can
like
I
to have
attempt?
a good time.
I would like to have a good time that is away from that man.
Yeah. Tulip's gonna hang out with Mizuki when she's not passed out.
Tulip just takes a nap with her.
Yeah.
Isaac, how did you say you were going to try?
I'd like to attempt to sneak.
Well, as far as you can tell, there's essentially only one door into the engine room, and it has 2 paladins guarding it. Do you think that
I
if you
see.
crawl through one of the vents, you could get in there?
I mean, I do have pass without a trace for a reason.
I'd also like to point out, technically you have a friend. So...
Well, it's more
Yeah.
of that, the room is
But-
for, essentially people of rank only.
Oh,
Yeah,
well then, never mind.
Yeah, the problem is with Isaac, he's smart, but he's not that smart.
So wait, is he going to go through the vent?
He's probably gonna cast crap. I literally just pass without a trace.
I don't think Pass Without a Trace makes you invisible.
It does make me invisible, but it does give me a bonus to my stealth. And then I'm going to attempt to either sneak in through a vent or distract the 2 guards and then quickly dash in.
All right. Make a stealth check then.
It's technically 21 because of Pass Without a Trace.
I know. I just got to roll perception for people. Okay. You're able to find a vent and crawl through it as quietly as possible. And as you get to the end of the vent, you're able to see into it. And you see a large orb of some sort that's giving off a bright, radiant light. And sitting around it in, like, smaller circles are 12 clerics, and 6 of them seem to be actively praying and channeling their divinity into this orb, powering it, while the other 6 are resting.
Yeah, Isaac is taking notes and sketching.
From where you currently are, you can't get a much better look than that, though.
Yeah, he's still sketching what he sees and taking notes.
Alright. Let's see. There's some music, eventually, as Fetner starts playing. Some of the other clerics and paladins and such, the other members of the crew. I would like to point out, not everyone on this is a cleric or a paladin. Is mostly the muscle of the group is paladins. There are some cleric scribes that are like the navigators and stuff. And then there's the engineers. So.
Oh, even better. Can I offer my services to the engineers?
They pretty much like questions like, who hired you? Are you part of our team? If any of these questions are no, when we are asking you questions, then the answer is no.
I'm the new guy?
Deception!
You know what? Better yet, don't even bother. Rolled nat 20. You're like, no, you're not. Get out of here.
You're trying to deceive paladins, too! That's the... How do you do?
How do?
How do, indeed!
He's like, I'm the new guy, and he does like the finger guns, and the guy does finger guns back, and like, no, you're not! And like pushes you out of the room.
I'm good with machines!
I am a machine.
But yeah, so you're able to go to actually while you're, I guess, traversing the top deck again because they kicked you out of the engine room area. You actually see on a nearby mountain a stone giant standing there, and he like picks up a rock like he's about to throw it, but he's like kind of that unsure. Is like, the hell is that? I want to throw a rock at it because I don't know what it is.
I'm up on top of the ship.
I reckon I'm not doing that.
Yep, you're able to see it as well.
Okay.
You just don't engage. I wouldn't throw the rock.
Throw a rock! What? And all of a sudden, like, all the cannon doors on that side just open up. And start...
No.
And they all start aiming at the one stone giant. And there's like an awkward standoff.
I really don't believe this is necessary.
Let's see.
Also, are those cannons?
Also what?
Also, are those cannons?
Yes. There's like a number of them.
Isaac is jealous.
Yeah, so I really can't do anything. I don't have any projectile abilities, but I am standing my ground. Shield out.
There's just like a standby as like, or a standoff as the ship just keeps moving, and the stone giant's like, I don't know if I want to throw this.
You really don't.
The question is, does stone giant understand common?
Can I roll intimidation?
Yeah. And I'll say he's like, you're giving him a powerful stare from your where you are, and he's like slowly puts the rock down.
Oh yeah, because my expression is totally.
Well, it's more of like you're standing there, shield up, weapon ready, and there's at least 15 cannons trained on him.
I could
Actually,
have
how
done
many
that with
cannons?
advantage.
But does the giant know what a cannon is? Because from a distance, that probably just like the little ship now has holes.
It's a pea
Yeah, but at the
shooter.
same time, how close do you think he has to be able to actually throw a rock?
Not far.
Well, more of a boulder, but you know. But yeah. There were 16 cannons trained on him the moment that you said throw a rock. Like, what? Who's over there? That mountainside would have been fucked. And as you guys continue to proceed on, let's see. It's actually going to take you guys a few days of air travel. And as you guys get closer and closer to the Arvisian border. Let's see. And just so you know, you guys are taken care of food-wise and everything.
But what about Mizuki?
Mizuki as well. They give her food, and they have essentially a squire rubbing her back constantly to try and like help ease the motion sickness.
Ah, she kicks.
Did you say that
Perhaps-
Fender was playing an instrument downstairs?
Yeah, he wanders every now and then from where you found him, and sometimes he'll go above and onto the deck and play music for the people working.
Occasionally, I think Tulip would go down there and just like quietly jam.
Like beside him, or
Yeah,
just...
jam along.
He doesn't really say anything. Actually, do an insight check while you're down there. Fender's stressed. Like, while he keeps this calm composure all the time, he's actually extremely stressed right now. Like, something's weighing on him. As such, he doesn't really talk that much. He's not being as overly flirtatious as he tends to be. He's just playing.
Well, I think after like a little bit of her like noticing this, she's just gonna ask like, "What's going on?"
Let me see. He just stops playing for a moment and he says, "I can help people the most by being a noble. But I feel like I'm not helping people at all by being a noble."
What do you mean?
Well, as I told you and the others, my plan for ending the slave trade in Aloya. I feel like I can help a lot of people by doing that. But there's always all these restrictions, these confinements of etiquette and so on. I've had the most fun traveling just either by myself or with you and the others versus sitting in god-awful meetings.
I think you should do what you love.
Yeah. But if I just stop being a noble, then I won't be able to help those trapped in the slave trade.
I think you just need to do what you think is right, and if you think doing that is right, then you should. And then afterwards is up to you.
Well, here's to hoping everything turns out well.
She's just gonna continue.
But yeah. And you guys actually get to the Arvisian border about here.
Where?
When there's a new dot.
Which one?
Talking about that blood red looking dot?
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
We should clear this off so that we know.
I'll make a new map that doesn't have tulip doodles on it.
Oh, you know the next one is gonna end up with.
Oh no, I'm gonna rotate between the two of them. So it's gonna be like, okay, when we make it update to where you guys are in position, I'm gonna put it on the new map first, and then I'm gonna switch over to this map and put it on there too, so that way Tulip can keep drawing.
Oh, Tulip's gonna always keep drawing. I don't care if I have permission or not.
But yeah, in the middle of the night, while you guys are essentially still driving, let's see.
Riding?
Hmm?
Riding along?
Yeah, riding would be a much better word because you guys aren't even allowed near the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I probably would be able to just be like stationed near it, but let alone not like actually touching the damn thing.
Yeah, you are not the helmsman.
I want to fly it.
No.
No.
Mr. I crash fucking islands.
Yeah.
That wasn't due to my flying ability. That was due to purposefully taking the manager from the place.
Anyways.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure destroying one map in one campaign is good enough. You don't need to do it in my campaign. But yeah, so you guys get about there, and the deep part of the night. Would anyone be like staying up or anything, or more of like, hey, there's already people around on watch?
I'd be up.
I'd be up too.
Yeah, he just doesn't need to sleep, right?
No, I still need to rest, but it's not like I need to sleep.
I gotcha.
He's able to enter a period of essentially cognitive awareness while still gaining rest.
Yes.
Gotcha.
However, Isaac would still be up.
I guess I could have a shift of awakeness as well.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's not overly necessary due to the whole, they have their own watch and everything.
Well,
oh yeah, it's nothing like that.
Watch, so
Aegis is a part of the watch.
I am.
So.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. Isaac just enjoys nighttime crafting and walking.
Okay. So, Isaac and Aegis, I need you both to make perception checks for me.
Oh, I said I was awake.
Oh, you're gonna be awake? Yes. Then
Yeah.
you do a perception check as well.
It's pretty average for me.
Hmm.
Where it is? There it is.
Damn.
Oof.
Yep.
Forget about me.
Would you like to forget me?
Don't.
That's what
Don't you?
Every time someone's like, "Oh, forget about me," would you like to forget me?
Would you like to forget me?
Just overshift comes out of nowhere.
Literally, I just wrote that.
Alright.
Because I just finished actually drawing them.
So, Aegis, you're a little too preoccupied with watching the wrong side of the ship, apparently. Tulip and Isaac, on the other hand, you guys see something flying towards the ship. In fact, it's kind of small, and then you notice there's more of them, and more of them, and they're getting closer and bigger as they get closer.
Hey, you're the guy that takes a lot of notes. What the heck is that?
He's gonna drop a couple lenses and be like, with a 27, natural 20, do I know?
Yep, you see imps. And they're carrying humanoid shapes with them.
Oh, well, they're imps carrying human things.
Is that
We should probably shoot
good
them.
or bad?
Yes.
Thanks, you're being
we
really
should probably
helpful
get rid
right
of
now.
Do you know how to fly?
What?
Do you know how to fly?
No.
Spell. die.
No.
Oh, well, then we're going to be shooting them.
And
So are they flying towards the ship?
yes.
In which case, the ones that are holding humanoid figures, I shoot when they're over the ship.
You're gonna shoot it when it's over the ship?
Yeah, so the humanoid would drop onto the ship, not just drop to the ground.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Whoa, shit, yeah. Those are gonna hit. All three of those gonna hit.
He just, in a swift motion, just thunk, thunk, thunk.
All on one target?
No, he's gonna spread them.
Okay. So, yeah, you downed 3 of the imps. And the three humanoids that they were carrying all drop onto the board on the deck of the ship. And like actually, as soon as they drop, Tulip, you know that they're vampire spawns.
Okay, Crown of Madness.
Well, if humanoid makes a wisdom save, it fails, becomes charmed by you, and must use it. Okay. So first things first, initiative.
Should I jump in on this, or will I be last?
You will jump in on this, and an alarm is rang. So everyone is getting woken up.
I'm not last!
I'm awake now.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a 17.
For whatever reason, it didn't give me advantage, so...
That's fine.
So yeah, I'm going on a 16, because crossbow.
You said you were doing Crown of Madness on one of the vampires?
Yes. I think my DC is 16.
Wisdom save, they have a +0.
Sounds about right. 16.
Nope. That one does not save it, so I will mark it as charmed.
Heck.
Did the map change for anybody else?
No.
No? So we're still looking at the collage of Tulip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why, did it change?
No. I was just trying to make sure.
And then Mizuki and Mute and Fetner will come in last because they were sleeping.
Oh, so my initiative... Wait, who had this? I had a 17 and...
Yes, you had a 17.
Okay.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Oh,
you don't have one, so that means Tulip will go first.
Yeah. That's fine.
And I rolled really good for the vampires and the imps.
I saw.
Yay!
If I get turned into a vampire, I'm gonna be really sad.
Alright, so up first is the vampires, and the one that you charmed. Let's see. Oh, you have to use your action to maintain this every turn, so that's... Alright, let's see. It makes its melee attack against a target of your choosing prior to making its movement. So who do you choose? One of the other vampires? One of the imps?
One of the other vampires.
Alright. It's gonna start trying to make an attacks.
What
Nat
is
20.
the situation that we're in at the moment? Because I'm confused.
Oh shit, another nat 20. It just got 2 nat 20 claw attacks.
Basically what happened was we were walking around and we look and see imps flying towards us carrying vampires. And so yeah, here we are. Isaac got some of them with his heavy cross, and then I got one charmed with Crown of Madness.
So the first claw does 16 points of damage And then the second claw. 8, 12, 15, 18. So 16 plus 18 points of damage. So good old damage, because I rolled 2 nat 20s. Yay, hey. Alright, so that one's done. Wondering why the fuck his teammate's trying to kill it. Alright, now for the other ones. First one up on Aegis.
Yes.
Your AC is 17?
My AC is 22.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. The claws, like, scratch across your armor and do nothing.
Cute.
Second claw attack. Oh, that's even worse. That one's a whiff. And it's kind of got this expression, it's like, I don't know how to fight you. Vampire on Tulip. What is your AC? Tulip?
She's muted.
Oh, I'll look at it.
I did nothing.
13.
13.
Alright, it misses you by 1. And then its second claw attack. Oops. No. Also misses. So another 2 whiffs as it tries to grab you by your hair and just completely fails.
Nope, I'm focused.
And the last vampire on Isaac. That's a 2 on the die, so that's definitely not going to hit. And that's a 4 on the die, so that's definitely not going to hit. I don't get it. The first 2 rolls are nat 20s. The rest are just kind of meh. Alright. Next is the imps. So, by the way, after you shot down the first 3, there are 8 imps in total. Only one of them is still carrying a humanoid. So the first one on Isaac, that's a 2. That's much better. Isaac, what's your AC?
16.
16. Alright, this one's going to hit then. And you're going to take 1d4 plus 3, and I need you to make a Constitution save. Oh, you saved by 1. So you don't take the poison damage. Oh wait, no, you take a half damage on the poison. So you take 5 points from the sting, and then 3d6 for the poison. You take another 10 points from the poison. Alright. And you're not poisoned because you succeeded on your save. Alright, next imp. Nope. Oh, 1 actually hits Aegis somehow.
Go on.
For 4 points of damage. And you're immune
What kind
to
of
poison.
damage?
That's just piercing damage from its tail.
Give me a moment. I don't know if I've got resistance or not. It doesn't look like it.
You have resistance to poison damage.
Yeah.
So
I'll just take 4.
Yeah. You'll take the 4 piercing damage, and then you roll a Constitution save.
For what? To take poison damage?
Yeah, you have resistance to it. And
I'm a paladin, so I wouldn't have any kind of... Don't I have immunity?
You have immune to being poisoned.
Oh, so I still take poison damage. Okay.
Yeah. And you already have resistance to being poisoned. So.
Okay, so that con save. Right.
It's like an 11. How did you roll a 7?
I don't know.
Well, it's going to be halved anyway, so 5.
So 3?
Yeah. Oh, good old immunity.
Yep.
I'm rolling in mass for these things because there's just so many of them, and this die is now betraying me as I can't get over freaking 10.
That's fine.
I hate you, die. I hate you so much. And then you hear a voice ring out, "Oh, hello, my duckies! Excuse
Ew,
me,
he
just coming
called me a
through."
ducky unenthusiastically? I mean, fucking unironically?
And a new individual appears on the battle floor, and he bows graciously, taking his hat off as he bows, and then he stands back up and he says, "Hello, my name is Otten Whalen, and I am here to commandeer this ship."
How about no, you little shit?
How about yes? And he
How about
takes
no,
out his
you
scimitar.
little shit?
How about is it my turn? I'm sorry.
It will be soon, don't worry.
Okay, I didn't mean to. I don't mean to be an ass. I was just. I've got a plan.
And he kind of like looks at all of you, and then he stops and looks at Tulip. And he's like, "Oh, I know you. Why are you on this ship?"
You know me?
"Yes, your friend Regnus. He is quite a lovely treat to have." You know what? I'm just gonna stop there. The hell was that?
Rose Mizuki hearing Magnus's name. Magnus!
What about Regnus?
Oh, he's just being a lovely treat. You know, of course he's being an ass as always, but, you know, we'll get the information from him. Don't worry about that. Anyways, I need to kill everyone, so...
I think I'm gonna worry about it.
He's gonna shoot at you with his hand crossbow.
I'm gonna say... No.
Out of character, Mizuki just kind of pulls Tulip
that
into
hits.
No.
That hits.
Oh no.
You're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt hits you.
Oh, love that.
And I need you to make a constitution save.
Oh.
A constitution save?
Yep.
Shit.
You feel... drowsy.
No. 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 It's right before my turn, Ian. No.
You're feeling drowsy and you are falling asleep.
No.
Right, that's one taken care of. He reloads the crossbow.
Right, my turn now.
Let's see. What are the rules since she fell asleep before her turn? Doesn't she get another save? I want to say she does.
Isn't it at the beginning of their turn they get a
Yeah.
they get a check?
Hold on. Nope, hold on. Is it via the...
No, it's through a poison, so she
Oh,
would
then yeah, I think. I mean, it's up to the DM.
I would say you get another save to try and wake up. Or at least fight off the
Okay.
drowsiness. Come on, Tulip. 13. Okay, yeah, that works. You're able to fight off the drowsiness and stay conscious.
Alright, she's gonna shake her head. She's gonna cast Bane on him.
Okay, that'll drop the Crown of Madness on the other one.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright, so Bane on him.
Yes.
Alright, and
Level
he needs to make a
2.
save. That's not one. God damn it.
And so, since I can do up to 3 creatures, I'm gonna do 2 vampire spawn as well.
Okay. Nope. You know what? Fuck this die.
So yeah, since it says that the material is a drop of blood, she's just gonna shake her head, pull out her dagger, and prick her finger and just say, "Fuck you."
I would have thought that she would just wipe it from the pierce that she got from the crossbow.
That works too. I forgot about that.
Good old Arton also has...
He needs to die. I'm mad at him.
Oh, don't worry. Things are gonna get heated here very, very soon.
I'm sure Bane is going to help your plans. I'm excited to see what you have in store for us.
Bane is the bane of my existence because it still keeps freaking working. I'm choosing a different D20.
Guess I'm playing a bard right.
Definitely. So, Aegis, it is now your turn.
All right, how close is this gentleman to me?
About 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Hey,
I'm
Ian.
going.
I'm sorry, really quick. Maps! Make them!
I will.
All right. How close is Tulip compared to what was his name again?
Arton Whalen.
Right. How close are they comparatively?
About another 20 feet. He
Okay.
shot at her with a hand crossbow.
Right. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Well, I am now moving to him, so he is now like right there, in front of me, and with long sword in hand.
Oh, divine smite. Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. Ooh.
The damage
2d8.
increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend.
Ah. Well, it's going to be just straight 2d8 if you're using your first level spot. Because he is not a undead and he is not a fiend.
I see.
He is something unique.
Regnus knows what that asshole is.
Yeah,
All right.
Regnus
but
isn't
Regnus
here
ain't
right now.
So
All
make
right.
go swing, swing, swing.
All right, I do have to roll to hit first, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm rolling that d20 now.
Here comes that 11.
No!
It's a
Well,
2.
good news is you don't have to waste the smite.
That's true. So it's a whiff.
It's a complete whiff. Like you come over
Well,
and
you
you
get second
swing and he like
Swing,
He,
swing,
like, you
swing
missed so
from the
bad, he didn't even
tableside.
move. And he just like turns to you and he's like, "The hell was that?"
You help
I'm sorry.
find a way to kill this asshole.
All right. Well then.
You get a second swing. You're a paladin.
Oh, I am fully aware. Give me a moment.
You can click on it in your character sheet and it rolls everything for you.
No, I know that. I know that. I'm looking to find something else.
Oh.
Okay, and why is it
Doop-a-doop.
okay? How do I click a spell to make it used on the doodad?
On your
Okay, hold
character
on. Is this what's the casting action of the spell?
The action? It's a bonus action.
All right, in which case you have to go to your spells on your spell sheet and then click the spell.
I am clicking it and nothing's happening.
It's possible you don't have the right information in it. What
Oh,
spell are you casting?
Here's what it is. Okay, when you click on it, close out of your character sheet, and you should see a pop-up.
Close out of it?
Or when you click on it, you should see a,
okay, I see
like,
what you
input
say.
value, cast at what level.
Oh, there we go.
So you're casting it at first level?
Well,
Or
it's a
second
level. It's level 2, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got for that. But anyway, that's as the bonus action as I'm about to swing again.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Swing, swing, swing.
Roll.
That'll hit.
Yay!
Yay!
So where's your damage? Roll me some damage.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
why I said
this
if you click on your core, and
1d8 plus 2d6 plus your strength
click on-
modifier.
right.
There we go. Oh, go figure. The one time I click it to show you, It rolls at 20.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, I was clicking to show you how to do it.
Damn it!
I wasn't rolling it for you. Roll your damage. It's 1d8 plus 2 plus
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still new to this, so
that's fine.
bear with me.
So that's a total of 15.
Yeah.
He only has a plus 2 to his strength modifier.
What's that?
Wait, hold on.
What is your strength modifier?
It's 2.
Okay, then.
That's weird. All right, then. So yeah, you hit him like the first complete whiff, and he turns around to face you. He's like, "The hell was that?" And then you come back around with a second swing, and get him right across the chest. And he like stumbles back. He's like, "Oh, fuck!"
But go ahead. I was gonna say that I've also got my beastie, but you go ahead.
Well, I was just describing that you caught him across the chest with your second swing, as he was completely like, "Oh, you swung at me. You're not a threat. You can't even hit me when I'm standing still. Oh, fuck." So yeah, you made him hurt.
Okay, so can my beastie come out and play?
Your beastie can come out and play. He comes charging out from the cargo hold.
Yeah.
Can he even make that in time?
Well, it would have joined me in combat because we work in tandem.
Yeah.
All right. He is going for a straight charge.
Charge attack. All right.
If the Ocarus moves at least 20 feet straight toward a target and then hits it with a gore attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 9 2d8 piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed in a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
All right, roll me that attack.
All right.
That's not the right handbook.
Give me a moment.
Volos?
It's going to be page 207.
Oh, Volos?
Yes, sir.
Okay, couldn't remember.
I just rolled that, minus 11. I don't think he hit.
Or doesn't he have a modifier to hit?
Oh.
See, plus 7 to hit. So that's an 18, so yes, that does hit.
Oh, yeah, okay. And he moves at 50 feet, so... But I mean, like, that charge is 20, so...
Yeah, and it does 2d8 damage.
Plus
actually, 4d8, because the charge is an extra 2d8. So it's a total of 4d8 plus 5.
Yeah. Alright, give me a moment. Plus 5. Roll.
Oh. Ouch. 17 points of damage. The aura comes out of out of left field for him. And just, like, he turns in time to see it, and he's like, "What the?" Boom! Dun, 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 dun.
More powerful than a locomotive.
DC 15 strength saving throw, or be knocked prone. That is not enough. So he is skidded across 10 feet, and he is prone, and you just hear a... Oh.
Do not mess with the children.
Isaac, it is your go.
Well, since my shots against him are going to be useless.
Sorry.
Not a problem. You were saying, Isaac?
Well, my shots are going to be useless against him, so I'm going to take care of the vampire spawn.
Or the imps? Just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the imps because they're a pain in my.
Quite literally. That'll hit. That'll hit. That'll hit. And spreading the damage across, that's 3 more dead imps.
Dead imp. Dead imp. Dead imp. Dead imp. Dead imp. Dead imp.
Nice.
Yeah, AC 13, 10 health.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh. Anything else you'd like to declare on your turn?
No, not really.
Okay. Fetner. His go. He is coming out of his room like, the hell is going on? Oh, shit. And, like, he points at Arton. You! And Arton points back from the ground. You!
More like, you!
And then Fetner's going to cast Lightning Bolt. Oh. Arton rolls out of the way in time.
How dare you miss?
It's not
Doesn't he
his
still
fault.
take half damage?
Yes. Ooh.
Good.
Ooh. Well, I rolled 4d6 twice, and I rolled 4-1.
No, you roll 8d6 and then half that.
Yeah, I know. I rolled 4d6 twice.
Oh.
And on the second roll, I rolled 4 ones. Oh, so not very good damage. As he just leaves mostly a scorch mark in the deck of the ship. He's like, damn it! He's the one who kidnapped Regnus! And as Arton is rolling away, he's like, I should have killed you when I had the chance! And then he's going to give Bardic Inspiration to Aegis.
Oh.
Mute. There's fighting on the deck, and if you go out your door, you see the fighting. What?
There's fighting. Wow.
Wow.
Give me just one.
Whew. Okay.
I'm kind of
It was-
upset with that whiff.
All right, I'm back. All right. Sorry. All right. So I woke up. I see the fighting. I'm like, wow. All right. How many imps are still alive, and how many vampires are still alive?
There's 4 vampires still alive, and there are 5 imps still alive.
5, and there's the guy.
Yep.
Okay.
He's currently prone.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, even better. Okay. I'm gonna run up to him and do a stunning strike.
Okay.
Is this how it works? Click this? Nope, I don't click that. Oh, I guess I just do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, right.
Does that hit him?
Well, you have advantage,
Well,
so
no.
yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the other thing with an unarmed strike, you can then spend a key point to do a stunning strike. Stunning strike, he has to make a con save. If he fails the con save, he's stunned.
Yeah.
All
How do you make it appear in the thing? Oh, there you go.
And Bane.
So, yeah, I guess roll for him. See if he makes it.
Yeah. So you're doing that. So Constitution saving throw. That's good, but Bane. Okay, yeah, he's still good.
So he
Succeeded by
passed it?
1. He succeeded by 1, so he's not stunned.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit him with another one.
Are you just trying to stun him, or just gonna beat him into the ground?
I mean, combination of both.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
That one will hit. Are you using it again?
Yes, I'm using it again.
All right.
Not
Okay,
gonna
that's
lie,
a
I
4
kind
on the die, so yeah, no, he's stunned now.
Even better.
He's like,
All right.
ha, no, fuck, ow, no.
All right. So, how close are these vampires to me?
30 feet.
Perfect. Radiant sunbolts to them.
Alright.
Alright.
Good old radiant damage.
So one
Well, I guess I
sunbolt
have
or
to use-
two?
So what?
One sunbolt or two?
I think he can only do one.
No,
Yeah.
he can do two if he spends an additional key point,
Yeah.
which
Uh,
you'd then be spending 3 out of your 5.
Yeah. I'll be down to 2 key since I did 2 stunning strikes. So yeah, I'll use a key. 1 radiant sunbolt toward one of the vampires. Well, that's a miss.
Yeah. You don't have advantage on them.
Yeah. So I just shoot another one at the same guy.
That one will hit.
Nice.
Are you aiming for one of the ones the one that's already pretty beat up, or one of the fresher looking ones?
I'll do an already beat up one.
All right. Stop picking on me. All right. Mizuki,
Yeah, just a second. I'm looking.
looking back at some of these images in chat.
It gets pretty wild.
Alright, so I guess I come out of the room and I see the fighting. How far away am I from everything? Like, enemy-wise?
20 feet to Arton, and it would be about 50 feet to the vampires. And then there's like 4 imps. And they're kind of like swarming around, and about 20 feet, Tulip and Isaac.
Okay.
5 imps.
How many vampires are there left?
4.
Are we attacking just one at a time, or as a group?
That's up to you guys.
No, I mean, like, if I say I'm gonna attack a vampire, does it just go to one vampire that you have, or does it spread across the damage across the rest of them?
Depends on which one you go for. There's one that looks more messed up than the others, thanks to Tulip's Crown of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 3 aren't looking injured at all. Oh.
Okay.
Decisions.
I'm going to use the Secret Flame on one of the vampires that has not taken any damage yet.
Alright. And we'll throw it onto one of the ones with Bane, because I know how much Tulip likes that spell. So, dexterity save, that's a maybe. Bane, that's a no. Alright, so it takes 1d8. No, I'm sorry, you're 5th level, so that's 2d8
Mm-hmm.
of radiant damage. And because it's radiant, its healing stops for a moment.
Yay!
2d8, and that's it. Right?
Yep.
10.
It likes like, don't worry guys, I got this. And then it just erupts into a radiant flame and starts rolling on the ground.
Alright, and for my
9
bonus action...
Hans, no!
And for my bonus action, spiritual weapon. Bring it myself!
Bringing up your scythe.
Yeah. And I will move closer to combat. That's it.
Alright. Vampires go.
One of them is rolling around on fire. Say again?
The spiritual weapon does get an attack the second you summon it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
On your bonus action, she can use a bonus action to cast it, and then
On my next turn, I can make an attack.
you can actually, you can cast it 60 feet away from you, and then have it attack, and then move it up to 20 feet on your next turn.
You haven't been telling me this, Ian.
I'm pretty sure I have.
No.
Yeah, I have been too. Every time you summon this thing, it makes one free attack on its turn, and then every additional turn afterwards, on your bonus action, you can move it 20 feet and make it do another attack. Or just make it do another attack.
I also remember last time you used it, it was just kind of useless, so you got mad at it.
I know, I did get mad at it. What's its
It's your charisma modifier. Actually, let's see. My brain just suddenly blanked fucking out.
What level are you casting at? First, second, or third?
It's a second level spell, so probably just second
yeah,
level.
it's just second level.
So, anyways, it has for your attack, it's a
I can't
D20
remember.
plus your spell attack. So
What is my spell attack?
your charisma. I'm sorry, your wisdom. Plus your. Yeah.
Wisdom plus proficiency modifier, which
So
I'm
I
assuming
don't know where the proficiency modifier is.
plus
you have
3.
a plus 8. Yeah, you have a plus 8 to hit with it.
Okay, so it's 1d what?
1d20 plus 8.
1d20 plus 8, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, to hit, and if it hits,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
There.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So it's.
And what's the attack?
1d8 plus 5.
There we go, 12.
Ooh. On the same vampire?
Yes, the one that's on fire.
Oh god, it hurts! And it like finally gets the radiant fire out, and all of a sudden a scythe just cuts across it, like, ah! Stop picking on me!
No, I like you.
Oh. Alright, the vampires go. Let's see. So the one that's no longer controlled by the Crown of Madness is going to go for Mizuki now. No, that is a 5 on that claw. Second claw. That is a maybe?
What is it?
17 on the dot.
Meets it beats.
Yep. So you're going to get some claws digging into your skin
Ow.
for 9 points of damage.
That's cute.
And the already injured that everyone else has been picking on vampire. It's going to go for mute.
No.
That's a yes.
Oh.
And you're going to take 8 points of damage.
Ow.
The one that got recently set on radiant fire and cut is going to make, again, an attack on Aegis, hoping to deal with him. That's a no. And that's a no. So once again, you feel like something kind of scratching at your back, but it's just doing no damage to you.
Yeah, a little to the left. Right there. Yeah. Ah.
You are removing the finish off of my chrome.
Yeah. And then the last one is going to go for Mizuki. Nope.
Hi.
Yes. And 5 more points of damage, because I rolled 2 ones, and it's got a plus 3 to damage. Fucking useless D4s. Imps. Imps. First imp on Isaac. Let's see, that's an 8 plus 5, so 13.
No.
Oh, but an 18 on the die will.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Guess who gets to do
No.
another save? Do another save. As it stings you again.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, so still half damage, so that's going to be 4 points from the sting. And then... Oh, you lucked out. 5 points from the poison. That's after being halved. Alright. And then the next one on Tulip. Nope.
Okay. Huh?
See. So that's 3 of them. There's 2 left. One on Aegis trying to pester him. This one actually hits. Oh crap. 3 points. No, sorry. 4 points from the sting. And a constitution save, even though it's already going to be halved. And I just rolled 3 ones, so 1 point of damage. Why do these dice hate me today?
So I'm taking a grand total of 5.
Grand total of 5, because I rolled 3 ones and your stupid resistance.
Well,
So
alright.
it's a good thing you gave me the TPK dice.
Apparently so. I would like them back.
No, they're mine.
Arden picks his ass up off the ground. He's like, okay, that's it.
He can't.
He's stunned.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
stuck.
That's right.
So
he's still
he ain't
stuck.
picking his ass up. He ain't talking. He ain't doing jack.
Blah, blah, blah. All right. The world needs to stop spinning, please. Oh. Tulip, it's your go.
I've avoided all this if you just minded your own business.
What?
He could have avoided all this if he just minded his own business.
This is his business.
No, it's not his business. I'm gonna go for a good old,
It reminds me, I need to make a percentile check. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, oh, are you casting that on the...
I'm gonna go for vampires.
Well, you're gonna have to get closer,
Yeah.
and you have an imp on you.
Yeah.
It's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I need a constitution save. I need a constitution save if you don't mind.
Yep.
Let's see, 12. Yeah, it's DC 11, so it's going to be half damage. And I need you to make another constitution save for your Bane spell to make sure that it's maintained.
Oh yeah, that's a strong con.
Yeah. Alright, so she only takes 10 points of damage in total. No, I'm sorry. 13 points in total.
How is she looking at this point?
17 of 45, it's fine.
Alright, so you're able to get closer and you cast it on the vampires. I would say you'd be able to get 2 of them with it, so... First one, plus Bane. No. Second one... I'm not even going to roll Bane. That's a no. Stupid freaking Bane. God, freaking... Oh... So both of those are not looking very pretty. In fact, they're looking kind of messed up. Especially the one that's been set on fire, hit by a scythe, and now thunder waved.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else you'd like to declare?
I want to give Bardic Inspiration to...
I've already gotten your bardic inspiration. I didn't
Fetner
use
gave
it.
to you.
Fetner gave
Oh.
it to you.
Oh,
put it on
Fetner.
Isaac.
That's right. I didn't use it yet. I'll have to.
I got inspiration.
Yee.
Alright. Aegis, it's now your
I
go.
just kind of bobs along with the music. Just
All right. Just so I can have some clarification. How far would you say each of the vampires are within each other?
They are within 15 feet of each other.
15 feet, you say?
Yes.
Right then. How far would you say that Tulip is in comparison to that?
Well, considering she had to get close to them to cast Thunderwave, she's about 15 feet away from two of them. In fact, she's the reason why they're now 15 feet apart from each other.
Glorious! Then I can do this perfectly. Okay.
Oh, yay.
I'm going to move up to Tulip. I'm going to hit her with a lay on hands.
Thank you.
How much would get you to full?
Let's see.
A chunk.
On a scale of 1 to 20.
Actually, 1 to 25.
28.
Yeah, 25.
25, or what'd you say, Tulip?
28 total.
28?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm draining my whole lay on hands and
Oh, thank you.
So she heals.
25.
All right.
That being said, I am now. That's one action. As a bonus action, give me a moment. There we go. That's going on to Tulip. Basically, I've just handed you a small piece of parchment, and now you've got like a glowing field around you. So now you have a plus to your AC.
Oh, thank you.
Ian,
Yes.
would it be possible to pull out one of my chains?
I'm curious, so I'm going to say yes.
Cool. Pulled it out, and I'm actually going to do a wide swing with it.
Can you?
Towards the two guys, while also...
You're going to use Divine Smite through your chain.
Yes!
Okay.
I don't think you can because you used your action to do the lay on hands. and
Right,
you
I have
didn't-
2 attacks.
Yeah, nope. Nope. That's not how that works.
Yeah,
If
you
you
have to
take
make
the
it.
attack action, you get 2 attacks. You only get 1 action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, common misconception.
All right. Fair
I
enough.
still like the idea, though, so.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. That's a brilliant idea.
I'll
It's
go to
your-
pass this one time.
Yeah?
One time, but yes.
No, I understand. I understand. All right, sweet. I'm actually going. Let me roll that hit.
Oh yeah, Ian, when we're done, I gotta tell you about a real cool in the campaign that I was doing.
Awesome.
I'm also going to be adding my bardic inspiration to that, so I kind of need to know that one.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So let me see. The
So
extra.
you're trying to hit both of them, right?
Yes.
I don't think you'll be able to hit both of them, but you definitely hit one of them.
Okay.
So that's an improvised weapon. So go ahead and roll your Divine Smite damage.
It would be just the
3d8. Because they're undead.
3d8. Okay.
And
Oh, whoops, wrong. Give me just one moment. There we go.
14 to that one. Okay, so the first vampire that had already been beaten up by everyone else, that you hit with it, your radiant damage just tears right through it, and the chain just goes completely through, and it just bursts into this puff of ash.
Simon, is that you?
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun!
Uh,
Didn't know this
Okay.
Castlevania.
Now for the Oryx's attack, he's actually still going after Dude Buddy, who's on the ground stunned. Okay.
Well, that's a dick move, but okay. Advantage.
Yeah. Well, he's going to sacrifice himself by pushing off and also dropping Guy on off the side of the ship.
Okay.
Bye, dude.
Bye.
The fucker needs a parachute now. Oh, well, let's see how successful it is first.
Okay.
He would have advantage because he's prone still.
Right. Okay. So, give me a moment. How do I do that with rolling for
It would essentially be a gore attack because
right.
it's with the charge. So that would be a d20 plus 7.
All right. 1d20 plus the 7. You said with advantage that I needed to roll?
Yep.
How do I do that with advantage? Would I just
do 2d20 plus 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 18, 7, yeah, that definitely nails him. So roll the damage while he rolls to see if he can keep himself from being pushed off.
All right.
And he's got
which he rolls at disadvantage because he's still stunned.
And as well as Bane. So
and
Mizuki looks over to like,
hey, hey.
Plus.
So while you're rolling damage, the Auroch goes running and charges again to poor Arton Whalen, who's just on the ground, hasn't even been able to pick himself up yet, and
can't even talk. And the Auroch's horns gore him and just drags him across the deck, leaving a blood smear as he goes, and charges and goes through the railing, and they both just go careening off the edge.
Bye, Auroch.
Bye.
I'll see you later, buddy.
So we're just gonna remove him from the order because he's just gone.
Goodbye.
Fun fact: he had the triangle on him.
I don't know what that means.
What's the triangle?
He had the triangle of disintegration. He tried using it against Regnus. It was not a fun fight.
No.
Oh.
He had Fetner's triangle of disintegration.
I just.
He was gonna get up and use it, but oh well.
No.
Isaac, it's your go.
No. I'm okay.
Actually, Isaac, on your turn, I need to make another roll, because as you guys suddenly notice, there's actually others fighting on the ship right now. Like the paladins and clerics, they are fighting other imps at this moment. And you hear a very worrying brrr, and you slowly look up, and one of the main propellers has stopped moving and is smoking.
Oh, fuck.
Brilliant.
No.
Are we still in combat, by the way?
You're still in combat. It's Isaac's turn.
Okay.
So, I have an imp on me.
Yep.
And there's 3 vampires.
Yep.
How close are the vampires to each other again?
Well, they're a little bit more evenly spaced out now. There's one that hasn't been touched this entire time, one that's pretty messed up, and the other one that's partially messed up still with Bane. And the two that
they're
were
each
15...
roughly how far away from each other?
Let's see. The two that were 15 feet apart from each other are now 1. So they're each about 20 feet from each other. With one still trying to hurt Aegis and failing.
Each vampire is 20 feet away from the other?
Yes.
Alright, well then, never mind. Okay.
I mean, you told me what you wanted to try. You can go ahead and try it if you want.
No, because it doesn't have that great of a range. I'm not wasting it on one.
Oh, okay. I thought it had a larger range.
It has a 10-foot range. It's
well, I'm
mid.
sorry.
It was essentially the reason why I tried to use the chain.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do something great if they were closer clumped together. I could have sworn they were way closer.
Yeah, me
there
too.
was two of them. There was two of them that were 15 feet apart from each other. But
Yeah,
then
that
he
still
just
doesn't
killed
help me.
one.
Yeah, that still doesn't help me.
And now there's one who is on. There's one on Aegis, one on Mizuki, which is not harmed, and then the last one, which
Wait, there's an imp on me?
No, there's a vampire on you.
When?
There's been. They completely whiffed you last time they attacked.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then the last vampire is near 15 feet away from Tulip because she knocked him away with Thunderwave.
Yeah, I got that. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm shooting the imp who's on me first.
Okay.
Oh, damn! I should have been adding my spell attack bonus.
Oh. Well, Isaac just turns around to the one imp. It's like, stop! Get off me! And just shoots it and staples it to the nearby wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Screw it. I am going to use it. I'm going to pull out a small little ball, twist it to crank it, and then huck it at one of the... Actually, no, I'm going to load into my slingshot crossbow and then shoot it at one of the vampires.
Alright, make an attack roll. Oh, that'll hit.
Alright. How much does the mist grenade do again?
It was filled with holy water, correct?
Holy oil.
Holy oil.
That sounds flammable.
It is!
I have fire. A lot of it.
You have radiant damage. You don't have fire, I think. Unless you have produce flame?
I have thaumaturgy.
That will work.
Yeah,
That creates
that
fire.
would work.
Light the candles.
It would essentially work like a holy water grenade instead of
Alright,
being
so
on a
that's,
single target.
I think that's
2d6.
2d4? Oh, 2d6?
Yes.
We about to make holy napalm up in here?
I love that idea.
Love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Smells like victory. I'm going to load in a second one and just be like, well, it works. And shoot another one.
Alright. Same target?
I set a different one.
Oh, different one. Okay. Alright, so that one and that one.
And then I'm going to shout, you might want to light that. So I basically shouted out to light the holy oil on fire, and then I'm going to go start making my way towards the propeller, because there's nothing on me, so screw the imps.
Alright. Ventnor's go. He's going to take that lead. He's going I think I've got something. Thaumaturgy.
He has presence space, doesn't he?
He has both, actually. So he could use either one.
Just snap.
Yeah. And now there's fire. Let's see, how much does that hurt? I would say it does another set of 2d6 damage, because now it's holy fire.
Yep.
That one hurts.
This is why I play Isaac.
This one hurts. Okay, they're both screaming in terror and pain. As the one that was previously nice and healthy and untouched is now on fire.
And quite literally on
holy
fire.
fire.
It probably takes holy fire each round because guess what? The oil stuck to it.
Yep, and it can't regenerate because it got hit with holy damage or radiant damage, so its regeneration ability is turned off.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a firing.
And with his bonus action, he is going to give inspiration to Mute.
Hey.
Wait,
Went down, down, down in a burning ring of fire.
Mute, the guy that you were on top of pounding just, got skid marked off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Hey, that was mine.
All right. So there are 3 alive vampires, correct?
There is, yes.
Okay. Which
2 of them on fire.
Yeah. Which 2 would be the ones that are on fire?
Well, the one that previously had been baned, it is currently burning alive not too far from you.
Okay.
And the one that had previously not been touched at all, except for from the Crown of Madness that was put on it.
Okay. And there is a third one that is just like almost beat up.
Pretty much.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna start attacking the one that initially had no damage done to it.
Okay.
So start off with 2 radiant sunbolts. Does that hit?
Yes.
Right. And then the second one, nice.
I mean, they've all taken some damage at this point.
Nice.
Yes.
And then and if he's still looking like he needs a good beating, I'll use a key and do 2 more to him.
Yeah, he looks like he'll still take a beating.
Alright, so alright, and
See, that's a total of 38. Yep, no, that vampire's gone now.
nice.
Bursts into a nice fine ash. As radiant damage just keeps striking it. Anything else you'd like to declare?
No, that'll be all for now.
Mizuki, and while you go, I'm actually making another check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Which one of the enemies that are around us looks the healthiest?
Any of the 4 imps that are still alive, aside from them, the one vampire that's on you. Even though it's already beat up. Kind of.
I am going to have my scythe. There's one on Tulip, isn't there?
Not anymore.
Okay. Who's got an imp on them?
I think I have one on me.
Yeah, you have one on you, and Tulip left the other imp behind, and the other 2. Well, I'll get back to them in a moment, and you'll see as to why. But
I've been sniping most of them.
yeah, you have.
All right. How do you pronounce the character's name again?
My character?
Yes.
Aegis.
Aegis. Okay. The one that's on Aegis, I'm gonna have the scythe attempt. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit.
If you don't hit, I'm going to be surprised. Wow. You don't
Are you
hit.
surprised?
Impressive.
I thought so.
Most impressive.
It swings and a miss. And then it starts like doing
I'm gonna
that.
say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it starts doing that like kind of wet noodle look where it's like, oh no, I'm gonna be yelled at.
He's like, and then just seeing that very shitty display, she's gonna say, "Fuck it," and focus on the one, the vampire that's in front of her. Please hit.
Ooh.
Please hit.
Lightning bolt.
Please hit.
Okay.
Full damage, please.
That one doesn't have Bane on it. And that's a 2. So
Yes!
Lightning bolt!
It's like it tries to jump and its foot slips on a bit of the blood and just full damage straight to it. It's alive, but it's like charred all over, and it's just like kind of standing there, like twitching a little bit from the lightning coursing through its body, and it's like, ugh.
Is can I do an intimidation?
I'll say yes.
Is that? What would it be? I don't remember.
It's on your skills.
Yeah.
Right there, under insight.
Look on cores.
You're confusing me.
Okay, on your core sheet.
Intimidation.
There.
No charisma whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I actually. that's one of my lowest. That's one of my lowest stats.
All strength, all wisdom. That's about it.
Yeah.
So that check that I made during your turn, one of the other engines goes out, and the reason why I said, not to worry about the imps, the 2 imps that were missing, they had gone up and they started sabotaging the engines.
Oh no.
So, let's see.
Are we free falling?
Yeah, the ship is listing at this moment, and the one healthier baned vampire, that one just yeets off the edge.
He does a dab, then jumps off.
It's just like, yeah, screw this, bye. The one on Mizuki, it's going to try and make it away. Mizuki, you'll get an attack of opportunity against it.
What'd I do?
Well, you never took out your weapon, so you would have your claws.
Okay.
That'll hit. And actually, you have a stack of hunger right now, so. So yeah, you just essentially just like rip out its whole shoulder with one claw.
Yeah.
You're starting to salivate, and it did not have any health left after the lightning strike. And it starts falling away to dust. And the imps... Actually, yeah. From the damage they're doing, the 2 main propellers that are still on can't keep the ship aloft, so you guys are feeling slightly weightless as everything starts going down.
Oh dear.
Going down. Burn up, burn up.
And that is the end of combat, as the imps are like, well, bye.
And I'm free.
Making it known now, and I'm casting Featherfall.
Free falling.
Can Isaac do something?
What would Isaac like to do?
Isaac would like to shoot his grappling hook up to the nearest thing, and start repairing the propeller.
He just hook shotted him.
Make an attack roll with the grappling hook to try and land it. Alright,
Well,
your grappling hook. Now make an athletics check in order to climb. You're able to get up there. All right.
Is there
Can I
anything
start
I can do
repairing?
to help as well?
Is there anything what?
I could do to help as well.
Not get in the way.
Fair enough.
I have my tools on me. I am doing my best to repair the propeller right now.
Yeah, one of the 2 propellers. Well, actually, I need to make another check. 3 propellers that are down. Oh, right. Yeah, you're able to start working on it, but looking at it, we're ending the session here.
Oh, goody.
Oh no. No check. No check. Oh no.
Oh, there will be a check next time.
Yeah,
Is
we're
it
gonna
gonna
start
be
the next
a
one.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. A death save is what we're checking.
It was nice knowing you, kids.